After the movie came out, I became fairly notorious for going to funerals. And in fact, Richard Johnson on page 6 of the New York Post wrote, "If Richard Ostrow hasn't been to your funeral, you're probably not really dead." I felt it was essential that I go to the funeral of Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis, who meant so much to me and to everybody. But I knew it was a very difficult funeral to get into, with extremely tight security at Loyola Church on Park Avenue. I managed to get through the first 3 security checkpoints by using the name Richard Vanden Heuvel. I knew that Vanden Heuvel was a major Kennedy family advisor, and I was pretty close to getting in. In fact, I was about to be issued a pass to get into the church when a young fellow who was obviously in charge of protocol came up to me and said, "I would love to let you in, but I've seen your movie, and it's just about my favorite movie in the world, but I can't let you in." And I said to him, to be kept out of Jackie's funeral because I'm a movie star, it's better than getting in. I wanted to go to the funeral of Elia Kazan, the great director, on the waterfront at Frankie Campbell's funeral home, my home away from home, by the way. And I had the right name to mention. It was really perfect. And I got to the door. I was with my funeral companion, and I followed Al Pacino in and Robert De Niro, huge movie star turnout. They took my name, went into the room where the family was, and came back, and the guy looked at me and said, "No, Richard." I didn't have much choice in the matter, but I left. But it really was okay because I feel I was the last person to be put on the blacklist by Elia Kazan from the grave. I'm now at the point where I go to funerals accompanied by a funeral secretary, a friend who sits next to me and makes notes about what I want and don't want in my own eventual funeral. So I'll whisper to her after every eulogy, no blank verse, no Shakespeare, no mention of bodily functions, no unattractive children, no organ music, or Brian Stokes Mitchell may sing, Carol Channing may sing, I'd like to have really good food at mine, that kind of thing.